Don't worry, I will get back to the King Cobra JFS stuff as soon as something interesting happens. I saw several comments on the video I uploaded this morning where I was reacting to the latest Amberlynn video. Several people were like, who's this? I don't know what's going on here, but I'm just happy to be entertained by WiLLo, and that's good. That's how you should be thinking. You should be here for me. But also, I might as well try to provide some quick context in case people want it. My name's WiLLo. I'm from New Jersey, and therefore don't like when people take a long time to do things. Sometimes 8-hour Mega Man lore video? Absolutely. Thank you, Ben Saint. Several 12-hour Elden Ring lore videos? Absolutely. Thank you, Smotown. I could watch that stuff all day. When it comes to stuff I don't really like, I'm not trying to be here for hours learning. So, as I tend to do every once in a while, I'll give a brief summary of how I remember the whole thing about Amberlynn going. I'm not going to be looking stuff up and fact checking because it's my birthday and I don't feel like it, okay? So like I might miss stuff, I might be wrong, but like I'm not doing like, this isn't like a biography. I'm just trying to like get into like why people care and whatever. Anyway, that was the intro. Whoosh. Okay, ready? Why do people care? Why are people watching? Right now, in modern times, it seems like it's the typical and well-defined lol cow type deal. I don't think I need to explain that. It's people like watching a creator online just to be like, man, what are they thinking? People call it watching a train wreck. How did we get here? You know what? That's getting another whoosh. Okay, so initially, back in the day, making a YouTube channel, like probably a good 10 years ago, no need to get specific, she wanted to do some vlogs, it seems like, and what really got her going was wanting to do a weight loss journey. I believe she was in her earlier 20s, living with her girlfriend and her girlfriend's parents. It was earlier YouTube. Think like, I don't know, iPhone 4S or something. Probably, I don't know. People love to follow a story that also especially includes conflict. And I believe this was something that was kind of like popular at the time anyway on YouTube. Like people like, oh, I'm going to follow this person's weight loss and then like follow along with them, try to do the same thing, or at least, root for them. And I think that's where, some initial traction started building for her. Pretty small audience at that time, but she wasn't making videos to no one, She had a couple of key videos that like did pretty well around that time. I think one was like a dancing one. One was just kind of like, I guess, like announcing the whole journey, whatever. Again, I could be wrong about any of this. This is how I remember it. Things took a bit of a turn at a point around there. For context, she had to be given up by her parents at a young age, or that she was taken away. Her parents had horrible drug addiction problems. It's the classic terrible tale of bouncing around to different foster homes. She was abused. Very unfortunate reality for many. At the time she started doing YouTube, like I said, she was living with the girlfriend and girlfriend's parents as an adult, obviously, and that wasn't the first time she was living with a partner and their family. Obviously, she had some difficulties with housing as an adult. Her girlfriend at the time, when she was making the YouTube videos, Crystal, eventually broke up with her, and they still lived together for a while. Like, Crystal's parents really kind of like took care of her as their own to an extent, and people think that they really helped with her weight loss around that time because she did lose some weight. The simplest summary of her like gaining her audience over the couple of years there is that she had a weight loss journey channel, and the weight was not being lost. the opposite, in fact, which sucks to see. Obviously, people are like, come on, you can do it. We're believing in you. You know, people are highly invested, obviously. They want to see her succeed. But yeah, it hasn't happened yet. Eventually, she starts talking to Destiny. That's getting a whoosh. Starts talking to Destiny. Apparently, Destiny had a girlfriend at the time. Well, that conversations were going on. Anyway, with the help of Crystal's family and Destiny's family, Amberlynn made her way over to meet Destiny. They quickly moved in together. They got a place. Amberlynn wasn't working for a while. Turns out Destiny had to figure out the bills for a good couple of months there at least. Amberlynn was lying a lot around this time to cover on YouTube, saying like she was making money when she was like volunteering or something. No time to get into all that. Yeah, there's a lot of lies. This is like the lying era. Not that like it like ever necessarily stopped, but like it was like obviously provable lies. These two started eating real bad. Amberlynn was apparently insisting they go out to eat like every single day, especially when she started making her own money. Her getting independence turned out to be like a big issue for her. Both of them were eating pretty bad. They both, I think, were gaining weight when they started living together, which is like a thing that she was lying about on YouTube. She's like, no, Destiny hasn't gained anything. She's doing good. I don't care. None of my business. But she was lying about it. Could have not brought it up. I don't know. Anyway, so like, yeah, she's always like going on and off, like trying like, oh, I'm actually going to be doing this diet or whatever. She claimed she was going to go vegan for a couple of days. Which was an absolute nightmare because she didn't. She just made us look even worse. Started acting born again. Anyway, surely criticism was building around this time with the lies, the obvious baiting for attention. She was also doing these crazy mukbangs around that time, which are some of her most popular videos if you go look right now. Beginning of Destiny era, she really didn't have like too much of an audience, like 1,000, 2,000. At a certain point in there, I think especially around the mukbangs, shot way up. We're talking tens of thousands. Obviously, feelings of betrayal from her audience with the like eating large amounts of food on camera when they had been following her for a significant amount of time as she tried different weight loss things and just kept lying about things for whatever reason. She said Destiny's seatbelt in her car on the passenger side was broken, which was not true. Just didn't fit her. She was lying herself into a corner. The rest of the Destiny stuff's not like super important for like why we're here today. They were living in Florida. They had a roommate. Roommate's younger sister was friends with them, which was kind of weird because she was not of age. Fuck sickos. Eventually, Destiny was like, I want to move back with Ma. And Amberlynn went with her. They lived with Destiny's mom for a while. I think that was, they went from Florida up to Kentucky for that one. Things were not good there for Amberlynn. I think they eventually moved into another place. Fast forward, Destiny breaks up with her. She was apparently also talking to someone else around that time too. Anyway, Amberlynn moved out on her own after that breakup that she had never fully got over. She was in love with Destiny for a very long time after that. You may have seen the Valentine's Day video. I cover it annually. She lives alone for a while. Eventually meets Becky. I think Becky shot her a message online, I guess after seeing some videos. She a fan, she a fan, she a fan. Amberlynn sends her cats away with her friends Hannah and Rafe for a while because she was like, I need an apartment. This one doesn't allow too many pets, so you take them. Her weird relationship with animals is well documented. Becky's got a pretty good setup, living in like a rented house with Eric and Ricky. Eric and Ricky got 2 little dogs. Amberlynn was like, oh, we just met. We're getting together for several days now. I'll just move in with all you folks. Apparently Eric and Ricky were like, no, hearing bad things about her. I guess Amberlynn and Becky convinced them to let Amberlynn, stay for a while. Probably Amberlynn offering to like pay a large portion of the bills and stuff, I'd imagine. They gotta like convince the landlord to allow another dog and 2 more cats in the place. Oh, Amberlynn started doing YouTube full time back with Destiny, living at Destiny's mom, I think. Around that time, she was like, I'm giving up. She was making good money on there at this point. Moved in with Becky and Eric and Ricky. Becky immediately stopped working. Amberlynn was like, I got you, and therefore was able to totally control her. By the way, do you know I did an entire series looking back at all of the remotely key moments of the Becky era, the WiLLo Davis Amberlynn Becky era retro reacts. There's a whole playlist. It's like what is there, 200 something? I don't know. Put it on to go to sleep. Well into the Becky era. That's getting a whoosh. Okay, around this time, you may, if you were around, you may have noticed people starting to talk about Amberlynn online, react to videos. Zachary Michael B. Petty. I remember watching them before I even started to get all into this. This is around the time I discovered Amberlynn. I think Jamie stumbled upon her vlogs and just enjoyed the vibe. I think it was during the first Vlogmas with Becky, so they were like doing little crafts and stuff for Christmas. Chill stuff, low drama. This starts the bloom of reaction channels, the bacterial bloom. I saw Zach and Michael and thought, yeah, I could do that. That seems pretty easy. I had a very, very small YouTube channel where I was doing vlogs at the time. As I famously say, I think I had about like 100 videos uploaded before I ever started getting into Amberlynn. Turns out it was the perfect gap in the market. There was large demand, little supply for people discussing Amberlynn Reid. Seems like anyone who had anything to say about her that uploaded a video about it was instantly just getting picked up by the algorithm. Tons of people, many of them off YouTube now, because they realized they didn't want it. You know, the market got filled up, that gap got filled up, and people kind of picked a couple of people they want to watch, and that was it. God, this video is going to be so bad. I'm just rambling. Not much of a difference to Amberlynn that all these people were talking about her, because she was getting criticized a ton anyway in her comments section and stuff. So yeah, she had been consistently gaining weight this entire time with the YouTube channel. Really started feeling dangerous around the Becky era with like threats to mobility and stuff. This is where we started getting, like, she was in like the 100,000s of subscribers because all these people wanted to talk about her, rushing to these reaction channels and then watching her videos on their own, and just it was getting a lot more attention. Conspiracies, drama, scandals, criticism, concern. What was it, about 2018 to 19? She started doing less and less, going out less. Weight gain was accelerating. She started looking unhealthy. It's very unfortunate. It is very unfortunate. Even Becky was gaining a lot of weight, not moving around anymore. Got to the point where her videos just got so boring because she would just sit there and talk for like 10-20 minutes, and then that's it. Like, no vlog, no like going through her day, no going out to places. Like, Becky was going out to like fetch stuff from Walmart and whatever for her. This is probably about when like a lot of reaction channels started to drop off because like it's just nothing was going on, and it just kind of got sad. She's got a lot of health problems going around this time. Eventually, around that time, she gets diagnosed with the big C. Devastating. It was either like cervical or uterine. I don't recall. I dipped out. I was like, this ain't funny. I'm going to see what else is going on. That started me like checking out some K's cooking. And even a little bit King Cobra JFS, random Reddits and whatever. No one cares about me. But that's what I was doing. Thanks to people who stuck around through that. That was a dark time. Anyway, she got surgery. She got it removed. She actually did start losing weight. What was the top number? 570. I want to say it was like 572.4 or something like that. It's 570 something. I believe she was under 500 going into the Becky era. So like, yeah, it really shot up, unfortunately. Yeah, she started doing better. I'm realizing now I'm like going way too much into detail and like to these like little events that don't relate to like how we got here so much. She was doing better. They eventually moved out of the place with Eric and Ricky. I think Eric and Ricky moved into a different place as well, to a fancy luxury apartment in this complex Amberlynn and Becky started living in. Videos got pretty boring here without the extended cast. Eric and Ricky apparently brought a lot to the videos. Eric did vlogs for a spell during that time. It was interesting. It was a vibe. He took down the channel. All the videos are gone. He wanted it off the internet, I believe. It's not too much drama, whatever. Becky eventually breaks up with Amberlynn, which was the best decision she's ever made. Long overdue. Amberlynn totally ruined Becky's life because they're just so unwell, both of them, mentally and physically. I know Becky struggled for a long time after that, like of becoming independent again and dealing with everything. This was during the live stream era. She like wasn't really uploading that many videos, but was just coming on a couple times a week to do live streams where she was just nasty to the people that were sending her money. She pretty much immediately starts talking to someone else, like while Becky's like still like living there, like arranging things to move out, I guess. She's getting a whoosh. Okay, entering the wifey Feline Jade era. Some say they're different people. Most say it's all the same person. She started talking to someone she calls wifey. They're like starting like to arrange like meet up and stuff. Like she's coming to visit Amberlynn. I guess Becky just goes full time into the Becky room or something. Anyway, Becky eventually moves out. Wifey moves in. Wifey famously never on camera in Amberlynn's videos. Her videos get so bad around this time because there's no other characters. She's not going anywhere. COVID as well, so it's not like she can go anywhere. She's just staying home with no other characters. Gets really boring. Where the hell was I? Oh, wifey breaks up with Amberlynn, moves out. She's on her own very briefly. She's talking to people on and off during this time. She like vaguely mentions. She eventually moves down to Oklahoma to hang out with her mom. She's getting to know her mom better after separation for a very, very long time. She's all better now. So she moved down. We're just getting to very recently now. Moved down to Oklahoma. Honestly, appeared to be single for like more than a week, which is incredible for her. It was just hanging out with her mom and then also her grandma, who also lived in the area. People say she started hanging out near her mom as a replacement for a girlfriend who would typically just be like taking care of her. I don't know about that. And now we get into the totally like vague and kind of irrelevant drama of like talking to Valentine. Valentine was apparently married, then they're now exposed. I think that couple is now like talking smack about Amberlynn online or something. I haven't gotten into that yet. People are telling me that. And then there was Tommy, which lasted a very short amount of time because of the haters. And then we're getting into my last two videos on Amberlynn. God, I really lost the point a couple minutes into this, didn't I? Let's give a quick summary. Okay. Her viral moments that led to exposure were kind of starting the weight loss journey YouTube channel, doing the mukbangs, which is eating food on camera. Everybody. People stuck around for the drama, the lies, the betrayal, which eventually evolved into full-on quote lol cow, where people are just like, man, I can't stop watching this horrible mess unfold. Sure, people join in. People will come across her channel periodically and are like, why is this woman getting so much hate? And that sustains her. It gives her life energy, so she absorbs it from these people. So that makes it very interesting. that every once in a while people are coming in like, well, she has done nothing. Leave her alone. Oh, so you hate fat people? Etc., etc. So sorry this is happening to you, Amberlynn. I mean, the whole situation is pretty sad. Do not envy her. But yeah, so why are people still tuning in? Just years and years already invested into the story is pretty much it. It's the classic situation. I think that's all I got for this. I think I really messed this video up. I think I spent too long talking about like insignificant things. But yep, that's God, I'm so bad at this. All right, hope you enjoyed. Hope that clears some things up for somebody. Probably not. Let me know if it does, because that would be incredible. It would make me feel better. I'll see you for the next one. Bye bye.